Hello, welcome to Social Packs with me, Kamo. I'm chilling with Mvu.
Vuvu. Hello, guys.
So why are you eating my food? Why are you eating my food?
Hi, Johnny.
Yeah?
Please don't put me on the spot.
But why are you eating my food?
I'm not eating your food.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah,
well,
you thought.
But it's fine.
It's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to another exciting episode. Today we are just, we decided, let's just do it, the two of us.
Yes.
None extra.
No.
Just two of us.
Plus, I have been missing in action.
Oh, yes. Oh, kind of the previous interview, we were doing it with Tonic, by the way.
Yes.
And you were not there.
Yes.
Ah, interesting. So today you decided to come through to show up.
Yes, honey. I'm available.
Yeah.
Kanjal.
That is nice. How was your weekend, by the way?
My weekend was
Eventful.
not. Yeah, you can say that because
Okay.
on Friday we had some promo work to do for
Yeah.
social packs.
Yeah.
On Saturday I couldn't come through.
Yes.
Sorry guys, I'm having something to eat. Remember, we chat and we engage here.
Yeah.
And eat also.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you went to the ceremony on Saturday.
Yes.
And how was it?
It was nice.
It was nice.
Yes, get to Habo.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, because I actually saw them.
With the husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But they look so cute together. Like they're making this marriage thing look very,
very nice.
pretty, ne?
Yeah, very nice.
And that's one thing that I actually liked. I was like, oh, this actually looks nice.
Okay, you could do it.
What, me?
Yes.
Marriage.
Yes.
How was your day yesterday? Listen, I've learned to pick the things that suit me and the things that do not suit me.
Oh, I see.
Yes, and that is one of the things that I choose not to do.
Okay.
Just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe as time progresses, things will change.
I see.
Right?
I see.
Because, with me, not to say I don't like commitments. Let me just put it out there. But I'm just one person who's just I love my own space.
Oh.
I love the freedom of having to go wherever I want to go, whenever I want to go there. And sometimes locking myself inside my place.
Oh.
Having
okay.
not to tell anyone why.
Why? Okay.
Yes.
That's actually the nice part of having your own space.
Yeah. So it's one of the privileges of being myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Although sometimes, because when you're in a relationship, right, it's like a part of you has to be accountable to the next person, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, because you can't just decide to go AWOL for a week without saying anything to the next person.
Stronger. That's what I don't like. Because I can disappear.
You see, right?
I can disappear.
Because it's comfortable with you.
Yes.
Sometimes you just need your own space.
Indeed.
Wow.
So now I have to tell somebody, why have I been gone for a whole week without saying anything?
And you do that, by the way.
I do, and I do it very well.
And I always ask myself that, how do you make peace with the fact that sometimes people are looking for you, but you are not even bothered. The fact that we are looking for you, but you are not even bothered. For a whole week. Yeah.
My thing is, at that time, I don't think I'm good company.
Oh,
yes.
Energy.
Energy-wise.
So energy is very important.
Energy is very important. So I feel like if my energy is not aligned.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm not good company with people. So I'm just going to be draining people.
Yeah.
Because people will be expecting certain energy from me.
Yeah.
And so that's why I disengage.
That is true. Oh,
yes.
Okay. But also, I think, does it work for, what is this? I don't want to use fancy English.
Yes.
But keeping it basic, does it work for your peace of mind?
It sure does.
Is it?
Yeah, it sure does.
So how often do you do it, or does it just happen randomly?
It happens randomly.
Yeah.
That's why I disappear, and people are like, hitting me up.
Yeah.
If I were to communicate that I'm going to disappear for a week.
For some time,
people would not even bother calling.
Is it?
Yes.
Sure.
So I guess I'm a bad communicator.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
most
okay.
definitely you are terrible. But
Wow.
we understand.
Wow.
It's
No.
Yeah?
No.
No, it's okay.
No.
We understand.
No.
you are terrible.
You know.
You are terrible.
Anywho, How was your weekend?
I'm worried about my food. Let's not talk about my weekend. I'm worried about my food. I'm looking at that plate. I'm like, there's no meat anymore there.
Is there not?
Aye, guys.
Is there not? Guys, I left him some fat so that he can have fat in his body.
Guys, this is a heavy topic for me, so I'm not gonna engage.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna have this one. But
anywho, your weekend, love.
My weekend?
Yes.
My weekend was hectic because I had to do some work, right?
Yes.
On Saturday, I had to stand in for the whole team.
Yes.
Because of other commitments.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But it was great either way.
Yeah. Yes. I saw the content. Yes. Yeah. It was very nice.
One thing I love about students is that they are living their best life.
Just tell the Packers what happened this Saturday.
Okay.
Or start Friday. Yes.
On Friday. Yes. So this past weekend, actually, on Friday and Saturday, we were invited to live stream at La Poloja, right?
Yes.
And we did that. On Friday, it was nice. It was some sort of an introductory type of a broadcast.
Yes.
And then on Saturday, because, this is a little secret, because most of the students had not received their ching-ching.
Oh, their ching-ching.
So when it went in, they were all over the
They
place.
came alive.
They came through. But they were so happy. Mm-hmm. I wish Papa asked WhatsApp. Like, I'm not being shady. Mm-hmm. But the very same excitement, can they apply it in their assignments, the exams, and everything that they do?
Jonga.
Yeah.
I think we were both students at some point, ne?
Yeah.
We're going to do whatever we want to do as students.
Yeah.
Whether we fail or pass. But then we're going to do whatever we want to do.
But you are aware, now that we are on the other side, the side that can give advices now.
Child, I don't give advices now.
Really?
No, do I?
You don't.
Maybe I don't.
Yeah?
Maybe it's involuntary.
Yeah.
I don't notice if I'm giving out advice.
Yeah. And okay. So basically it was that. Then on Sunday I was at home because I felt like, no, I don't want to do anything this Sunday. I just want to be indoors, right? And quality time with oneself.
Yes.
Priceless.
Priceless indeed.
Priceless indeed. So it was nice. I had a not so complicated but chilled weekend.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, ne? A part of me is not really excited or looking forward to the long weekend. Yeah. I mean, I have my reasons.
You have your reasons. Care to share?
I don't know. Like, it feels different. I think COVID has changed a whole lot of things. Our lifestyle and how we do things and how we, participate in certain activities.
Most definitely.
Even religious activities.
Yes.
Like, now we're still trying to, find ourselves. Sorry. Ghana, what must happen now? Do we still continue with the COVID trajectory, or are we going to start a new path? Are we going to churches? Are we going to stay at home? Are we going to go out and groove?
I'm definitely going to go to church.
You're definitely going to church. You need church.
Don't say I need church.
You do.
I
feel like a bit of revival would do for you.
A bit of revival?
Yeah.
In what sense?
In what sense? Well, no, we're talking spiritual matters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rather, I need to work on my spirituality.
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely. But listen, look, I don't know. I'll see. Maybe my mind might change, and I might even consider going to church.
Okay.
Right. But I don't know, man. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see.
My thing is, we are human beings. We are allowed to flip-flop our minds.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do at the time, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Aww.
Johnny. Here I go giving advice, and I said I don't give advice.
Like, hence I'm going no, because I'm like,
I walk in contradiction.
Look at you now.
Look at you now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, kind of, what was the topic that we wanted to talk about today?
We wanted to touch on patriarchy.
Yeah.
Misogyny.
Yeah.
Prejudice,
yes,
and discrimination. Yes.
And kindly just give the Packers. Yeah, you are. I'm gonna put you on the spot because he sprung this on me, and I was like, yes, I love it. But Kana, why are we talking about it?
Yeah,
tell them.
My thing was, if you guys remember, the last episode, we had a conversation, and Tony gave his view, and his view was it was walking along the lines of misogyny.
Yeah.
And I was like, Kamu, hey Kamu, how about we just talk about misogyny and patriarchy and just
Yeah.
tell the Packers what's the difference between the two.
Yeah.
And then we kind of did our research a bit, and then
Yeah.
we came across prejudice. I'm like, okay, let's go to prejudice also.
Yeah.
And let's also get into discrimination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But tell me, when coming to misogyny, what do you understand?
It's a certain dislike of women.
It's a dislike.
It's a dislike.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I can say. Like, if you feel like women are just not it, or maybe they're
Yeah.
What do you call it? What's the English word? Go back. Submissive. They're supposed to be submissive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which also intertwines with patriarchy. This is a man's world.
Because when you talk about misogyny, right?
Yes.
And it speaks a whole lot about lack of preference
Yeah.
when coming towards women,
Towards women, indeed.
right? And you tapped on the other one that kind of, what was that one?
Misogyny.
Yes,
Which is against black women.
Black
by the way.
women.
Yeah, a certain dislike against black women.
against black women.
Yes.
Ah, man.
I feel like a woman's perspective would have been so appropriate right now.
A woman's
A woman's perspective, yes.
Most definitely.
Because we can't speak for them.
Yeah.
But then we are observant, we are spectators of
absolutely,
life.
absolutely.
We do see these things.
So when was there ever a moment where you got to witness this, like in a more closer type of a situationship, or rather like in either in a family setup or
Yeah.
through friends or whatever the case may be?
You do come across guys who are always literally belittling women.
Yeah.
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 I can't think of an instance right now,
Yeah.
but then sometimes it's so subtle you can't even notice it.
Yeah.
That's my thing. But
Uh-huh.
but it makes me feel uncomfortable when it happens.
Okay.
So I do feel like some type of work in my subconscious or my my morality.
Yeah.
Something is flickering.
Yeah.
Something's not sitting well with me.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where
Yeah.
like a light bulb goes in my head, like something is wrong, and this is walking along the line of misogyny or
Sure.
patriarchy.
That's intense.
It's very intense. Can you think of an instance, maybe?
No, not at the
really.
moment.
Not at the moment. Okay.
Oh yes. But it's a topic for another day.
Okay.
Rather a private topic.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember there was a time. There was a time I remember when I used to study at TUT,
Yes.
and then I had moved home. Right, I was living at home.
Yeah.
So I would travel with my stepmom to work.
Yeah. Okay.
So my stepmom used to work at one of the government institutions.
Okay.
Right? And we would have conversations about the working environment that she's in.
Yes.
And
Okay.
her superior was a male figure,
Uh-huh.
right? Who would, like how she described it, who would look down on her, like, make unnecessary derogatory commentary and all of those other things.
Yes.
Right? Yes, that's for Amadlozi.
Yes.
So it used to be so at the time, I thought maybe it was, I wasn't fully knowledgeable when
Yes.
coming to, patriarchy, misogyny, and all those things.
Yes.
And especially when you talk about government spaces, where you find that your senior is a political deployee.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
But they are not necessarily, I'm not specifically talking about this specific case, but
Yes.
in some spaces, right, in some working environments, you'd find that the woman is qualified to be where she is, but her superior is a political deployee.
Yes. Okay.
And oftentimes in those kind of energies, you'd find the one who does not have the education to compensate for that position, pulls out the hierarchy. Don't forget
who I am. Yeah.
Don't forget who your boss is.
Yes.
Those patriarchal, subtle, but
it sounds very patriarchal to me.
Yeah. But also it delved on the line of her being disliked.
Okay.
Because in some instances, some of these seniors and so forth,
yes,
they have a certain preferences. So I wish I could have hired sban because this one gives me pleasure outside the office,
Oh,
right?
oh,
But now, when you think about it, if you were to tap into that and try and remove this one who's qualified to be in this position and who's hired legally, and you are bringing someone who, you have a footsie with, right? Chances are half of the time they won't be doing the work because they know your size, right? Now you have that.
You could have said it. We are uncensored.
Yeah. Now you have that uncomfortable working environment, right?
Yes.
Because oftentimes I feel like even when you talk about misogyny and patriarchy, these are the things that creates problems, more especially in government institutions.
You'd be surprised there is not only any institution.
Any institution,
yeah. But we can only reference government because we have heard stories.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think for me, that is the little experiences that I had, because sometimes I remember there were moments where my dad felt like, walking into that office, and manhandling, because it would get so uncomfortable. I remember there were times that she would cry.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It was bad.
Ooh.
It was bad. It was bad. And my thing is that I constantly and consistently have a problem with men who tend to believe that their voice is superior and only them matters.
Only them, yes.
You understand?
My thing is also this world and society as a whole.
Yeah.
It definitely put men on a pedestal.
Yeah.
So men feel like everything that happens, anything, the reason for life, it's them.
Yeah.
Like, think of it. You sleep with a person.
Yeah.
The one who's doing the fucking action.
Yeah.
Sorry, lack of a better word.
Yeah.
To them, it's like a trophy, man. They weigh like a trophy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
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 Yo. Yeah.
Whereas the Musadi is also partaking in this.
Yeah.
It's as if Musadi is less than because she caught the sperm.
Oh.
But for her to catch the sperm, without the woman,
yeah. Yeah, I think it's so interesting because
am I making sense though?
You are.
Okay.
You are
okay.
Because it takes it even in our family setups.
Yes.
That how most men and most of us have been raised in situations and circumstances of that nature.
Exactly.
And for the longest of times we thought it was a norm. It was right. There's nothing wrong with
That's
it.
the thing.
Right. And I think that is one of the things that actually perpetuates the cycle of it. To continue. Yeah. And also for as little as possible to be done about it. Because I've been looking at how gender-based violence has caught attention of so many institutions and things like that nowadays.
Yes.
As if women were never abused back then. You understand? Because I honestly feel, this is my personal opinion, I honestly feel like social media platforms and better communication platforms have actually given a louder voice to the things that were so subtle, but they were happening back then.
They were happening.
You understand?
But I think we are both black.
Yeah.
Remember with us black people, we don't really, like with our elders, there's no communication. There's no how to open channel communication.
Yeah.
So most of the time we internalize everything. Yes.
Yeah.
So how do we communicate? Whereas
yes.
Not all, but I'm just generalizing.
Yeah.
So how could our parents talk back then if we remember, our parents are only teaching us what they've been taught.
Yeah, but I'm coming from a perspective whereas even her communicating with her close friends, neighbors, and things like that.
Yes.
It was so rare, actually non-existent. That Mas Banban would actually go next door, alolar mara ntate mamang is abusing me. Yes, this and that. Because
my thing is, what's the solution?
That's the thing. Because I mean, listen, if men believe that they are in power, they are in control, how can you run to someone who's actually an instigator of what you are trying to run from?
Exactly, Kamo.
You understand?
Exactly.
So that is why I have a problem with men who are trying to champion GBV. Whereas they know themselves, either they are part of it. You don't have to do it physically.
Yes, indeed.
How you look down on women, the things you say, the remarks. When women walk at the taxi rank, right?
Yes.
Those nasty remarks and the entitlement that men have on women when a lady passes musterating and they feel like they can make her life uncomfortable by calling her names, and if she chooses to avoid them, they insult her. They
insult her, yes.
You understand my problem?
Yeah, I do.
And we then expect the very same people
to be the one to condemn.
Yeah, but then when you're saying you are going to condemn this thing when you know that the very instigators are people that you live with, who are you expecting to come with the solution?
Oh my goodness, Kamo.
Honestly speaking, because this is not fight, bomme.
But the problem is men.
Yes, it's us who need to do something about it. Each other.
Yes,
you understand.
And also men, they take this only this gender-based violence in.
Yeah,
it's just a flag for allyship. But allyship, how we're not doing anything to change the situation.
Yeah, you see, so I mean, for us to address societal issues like your gender-based violence, we first need to deal with patriarchy.
Exactly. Literally, that's the root cause.
Yeah.
That's the root cause.
Like, honestly speaking, we first need to deal with patriarchy so that we understand, hooray, for us to solve these problems that we have, no one is special here. But we are an ecosystem that needs each other.
Yes.
There is none that is above or superior than the other.
But do we know better, Kam? As men? Because that is what we've been taught. I can say I know better now because I seeked education.
We do.
I seeked education.
We do.
But what about the others who don't even want to even touch it?
No, we do.
They are steadfast. This is how I was raised, and this is what I believe in.
Yeah.
How do we change the mind of those people? Because they strongly believe in what they've been taught.
Yeah.
So I think we don't have to go about it. You are wrong.
No.
I think we can just have a conversation. Do you like it? Would you like it if your daughter would pass here? And I'd catcall.
But here's why I say we are aware of it.
Yes. Okay.
Because we no longer live in eggs, in secluded communities.
Yes.
We are living in an integrated society where it does not take much for you to see someone doing something wrong and it being condemned, and you asking yourself, am I also doing the very same thing?
Yes.
Do I need to change myself and my actions?
Yes.
Because now we're talking in a different time frame of life, whereas communication is open, it's broad, it's everywhere.
Yes.
Everything, like, you do not have to have a smartphone to know that certain things they trend and they are wrong and they are being condemned and all of those things. So you cannot, like, I would find it so blasé if someone were to come and say, yeah, but I was not aware that what I'm doing is wrong. Whereas you don't live alone. You don't live in a jungle or on an island. You understand?
Not at all.
Because we are adults and we know the difference between right and wrong.
Yes.
Let's start there before we go deep.
Morality. Hence I said my morality flickers.
Yeah.
Whenever I feel uncomfortable, my subconscious says something.
Sure. But you see, like now,
I'm literally trying to. I'm a man. I'm trying to think for them. I'm just thinking, do we know better? I can be aware.
Yeah.
Like you say, we are all aware of everything.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
do
we know better?
It's what you choose.
It's what you choose. Okay, it's a choice. Okay.
It's a choice because some people love and dwell in blocking certain information out.
Can we say living in oblivion?
Yes.
Okay.
It's they do it on purpose because it feeds their egos. You understand?
Okay.
Because, like I was saying, to deal with to deal with a whole lot of things, you need to deal with patriarchy. When you deal with patriarchy, you need to deal with male egos that, for the longest of times, have always held it to themselves and felt that I don't have to apologize if I'm wrong. I mean, even some of our fathers, if they do something wrong,
yes.
they will never come to you as a child or the woman.
Literally,
say,
what I just told
I'm
you.
sorry. I apologize because of this and that. You see, those things are small building blocks
yes.
that build an ego that will be a problem one day.
My other issue. Yeah. Let's talk about women who are enabling these men.
Yes.
Let's talk about women who are enabling patriarchy.
Yeah. Out of fear or out of what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why that just popped up in my mind. I'm like, but we do get women who like enable this behavior.
Yeah.
Who enable this system of patriarchy.
Yes, they are.
Yes, woman, you're supposed to dress like this.
Yes,
woman, you're supposed to. You belong in the kitchen.
You see, my take is that because we're all different in this world, né?
Yes.
If you believe in in a specific way of life or certain things, apply it to yourself, but don't expect other people to apply it in their lives. Okay. Keep it to yourself.
Yes. Please. Yes. Let it stay with you.
Yes. If
don't
you like
try and influence.
Yes. If you like the color red, like it alone. But
yes.
Kam does not have to like the color red. You understand? I do not have a problem with people those people who feel that someone needs to be superior, and someone needs to be above them. They need to report to someone,
exactly.
Right? But don't expect the next person to live according to what you believe in.
For instance, you get somebody, let's say in a work situation, somebody gets discriminated against.
Yeah.
Women are going to be the people who are going to find reasons why that person was discriminated. And I always,
sorry to cut you, but I was asking, is it out of fear or what?
Or is it ass licking? Let's start there.
But if we were to look at ass licking, what contributes to it? Like, why do they do it? Do they do it because they are desperate to stay in a job, because they have families to feed? Or do they do it just because it excites them? Because I feel like there's always an it's an onion. This thing
it's an onion
of life.
Indeed. You have to take it layer by layer.
Absolutely.
Hence, I said we need a woman's opinion on this because we can only talk as observers.
Yeah. Yes. But I think it is important for us to open the discussion so that for our next, because we're gonna do a 2-part episode.
We're gonna invite a woman with a woman's
For
opinion.
the next one, we're going to invite a woman, and we want to hear it. But we don't just want to invite any woman. We need to invite someone who's open-minded.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
Even if we have to invite 2 of different types.
Yes,
it's
indeed.
also fine.
It's also fine.
I think the Packers at home, if you're interested in joining us for this conversation, for the second episode, for the second part of this episode, you're welcome to drop us a message on Instagram at socialpacks_ZA, even on our Facebook page at socialpacks, and even on Twitter at socialpacks.
Indeed.
So that we can have this discussion, this conversation, right? Yes. But right now, we're going to take a quick break.
Yes.
And then when we come back, we're going to touch on discrimination.
And prejudice.
Yes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
And we are back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back on Social Packs.
So
you're still chilling with Kamu and Fez.
So Veli, you did finish my food.
Like
legit.
Baby, the stew was too good.
So you finished my food?
I didn't finish your food. I literally had 3 pieces of stew.
Okay.
Yes. And what a beautiful day to record.
Yeah?
What a beautiful day to record.
It's a beautiful day, right?
The sun is out.
Yeah.
Vertizuk's peak is in
the 18 area.
In the 18 area.
My stew is in your tummy.
Like,
I feel like it's going to take me some time to
get over it already. Oh no, it's too early. It's too early.
Yes.
Yes. We said we're going to touch upon what? Prejudice and
It
discrimination.
was interesting, actually, the topics that we
touched upon.
Yeah. I'm so interested to hear what the Packers are going to say.
Me too.
Yeah.
And Packers, please comment. If you have anything to say, maybe we didn't touch
Let us know.
Maybe we didn't delve really into this topic.
Yeah.
Just leave comments and say, you guys didn't touch upon this.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, can you please next time touch upon that?
Yeah.
Yes, we'd really love the communication between the Packers and the hosts.
So what is your take?
I was actually going to ask you.
Then let me ask you. So what is your take what is your take with discrimination?
Discrimination.
Broadly so, even.
Broadly so.
Yeah.
What's the definition of discrimination?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, I know.
Yeah. I'm really...
Yeah.
It has been lingering in my mind. Oh, actually, what is discrimination?
Yeah.
What is discrimination?
What is it?
I hear black people are discriminated against. I hear gay people are discriminated against.
Yeah.
I hear foreigners are discriminated against.
Yeah.
So in that context,
what is it?
Is it? I feel like I'm going to answer your question with a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it posed as? Why? The word that keeps jumping in my head is dislike.
Preferential treatment.
Or treating people different because they are a certain way.
Yes. Preferential treatment.
Yeah, basically, yes.
I think also because we were talking about patriarchy and misogyny, when you look at discrimination, right?
Yes.
There's a word. I like it when you say it.
Which one? Misogyny.
No, the other one.
Misogynoir.
Yes. I think that also touches on discrimination because it specifically speaks to a certain race group.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I mean, I look at Hollywood, right?
Get into it, love.
In a whole lot of spectrum, like more especially when you look at movies,
Yes.
I'm not too particular sure about series and television and whatsoever, but when you look at movies and production, and it's so challenging. I mean, and Viola Davis is quite vocal about it.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my gosh, you must watch the Netflix special. It's coming on the 22nd of April.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a talk with Oprah.
Sure.
Yeah. That's the one to watch.
Yeah. Because she actually touches on that quite a lot, how they have to work so hard, 100 times hard to prove themselves and prove their worth.
Yes.
And even after proving themselves and their worth, they still do not get remunerated same as their counterparts.
Exactly.
Right? And this also reminded me of that incident, Lewis Hamilton.
I've never watched it.
So basically, in a nutshell, the story about it is that Lewis Hamilton is paid. He's earning the same amount as his number two,
Johnny, when he's the number one.
Van Stappen, something like that. And in terms of achievements and trophies that Lewis
has,
and tournaments that Lewis has won, his second doesn't even come close to, not even a quarter. That's if he has won anything. Not that I recall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speak on Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova.
Yeah.
Serena was number one for the longest time, but the highest paid female athlete was Maria Sharapova. I guess they can say she's marketable and whatnot.
She's not.
No, I say Maria. You're saying she's not. She's not marketable.
She's not.
Remember, she's a white woman.
Yeah, but Maria Sharapova is not the most marketable female tennis player.
Yes.
White female tennis player. I will say it.
Yeah.
She's not. I don't know. I think sometimes...
but she fits into this mold that the system has created.
Yeah.
That white is better. White women are better.
Yeah, but not her.
Yeah. But she was the highest paid for the longest years when Serena was number one.
I think the problem is that, with white superiority is that oftentimes some certain things they feel that they need to be forced down our throats. Even though we don't like them. I mean, listen, I can name quite a few, like who are actually far more marketable, who are even playing tennis
much better.
Not better, but around those times, during that era.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, yes, not tapping into the fact, Yahore, Serena Williams could have, by far, if we did not discriminate, if discrimination was non-existent, Serena Williams would have been,
a billionaire by now.
An icon at an early age.
Yes,
because her story and the sister's story. It's
Speak
remarkable,
on it.
man.
Speak on
it's
it.
Remarkable. You know, it's such a shame that Will Smith had to smack someone the day he got an Oscar.
Literally
for
took off the
Serena.
shine.
Yeah. But for me, I never got to experience. I suppose I would say I've been fortunate for the longest of times. I never got to experience discrimination in my school days.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember of an instance where I was discriminated. Oh wait, I do.
Yeah.
There was some boy in grade 7 who was really, really offish, and he used to make very snarky comments. Yes. I obviously you can see I'm a gay person.
Yeah.
You don't really have to shout it on a loudspeaker.
Yeah.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be treated differently because I'm gay?
Yeah.
No. I really didn't want to get into the queer topic, but then it's my reality.
It is. And remember the other day when we were talking about how the new generation has
it
how
so
lucky,
easy.
how fortunate.
How fortunate
yes, they
are.
do have their own set of challenges, but in comparison to the ones that we had, or what we found challenging at the time.
Yes.
And we society has managed to come to the acceptance of it.
Hey.
And they are living in those times, and it is so beautiful.
Babe, it's beautiful to watch. It's so beautiful to notice also. So
beautiful. And I love how, well, which is unfortunate though, by the way, but I love how this young, this youth, young generation is so vocal, and they stand against being discriminated.
Baby, there's a sense of awakening with these kids. There's a sense of freedom, a new freedom that we didn't have.
I think it's because they know better. They know that there's something better, on the other side.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And what they seem to understand is that there's only one race, and that is humanity. Because if you look at how access to fashion, entertainment type of things,
yes.
They are inclusive, right? But when it comes to opportunities, then opportunities want to be, spared for the only specific race or races. So now that, because they know that all these other things are inclusive, it becomes a mindfuck. Why should we accept this particular thingy to be only for a specific few?
Yes,
you understand?
Yes.
And I love it. I love it because, not to say that we haven't been fighting or we haven't been trying to, but like I was saying, I have never gotten to experience it.
Yeah. Yes.
Firsthand, to such a degree that I wanted to voice my but I don't know. Maybe I was fortunate. Or maybe God knew better.
You could say that.
Yeah.
Not it would come. It would come.
Yeah.
It would come here and there, but I would just pay no mind to it.
Yeah.
The people around me would be offended.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, no, guys, it's really not necessary.
The other day, friend, just to delve out of that just a bit. So the other day, I was on Twitter.
Yes.
I was looking at some of the commentary politics.
Okay.
And I responded to a certain comment saying that, about a female presidential candidate.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And I responded saying that, you know what? It's high time that the presidency stops being a men's club. But it be an all-inclusive position. Because...
do you think the country is ready for that?
Yes, we've been ready.
An all-inclusive President Club.
We've been ready.
It means anybody and anybody.
Yes. See, the problem is that we tend to think, Kore, there'll be a perfect time for something.
Okay.
But life is designed in a way that we adjust as we go along. You might think that we're not ready, but when we get there, it might shock people. In 2010, when we hosted the Welcome, they said we will not be ready in time, and we are underdeveloped to host such a tournament. But even today is deemed one of the bestest World Cups in history.
Yes, that's very true.
So that is why I say that we have been ready, because there's never a perfect time for certain things.
We
just need to.
It just needs to happen. You just need to appeal to people.
Yeah. But my greatest challenge is something that you talked about before we went to the break.
Yes.
Even some women who perpetuate, misogyny and patriarchy, right? More specifically, patriarchy, because even when you look at in political spaces, there's still that element that there are women who are more supportive to men becoming president, and not because of the leadership attributes, but only because of their men. Nothing special, nothing.
As much as men were programmed to be a certain way, women are also programmed.
Yes.
Women were also programmed.
Yeah.
They fall in line. I guess men are programmed, in quotation marks, were programmed to be leaders.
Yeah.
To lead the family, to lead the country, to lead whatever. Yeah. Women were taught to be submissive to that.
Yeah.
So I can play the devil's advocate in that and say, what's working? But sadly, they were also
it's
taught
historical.
that. Yeah.
But what is your take when coming to being led by a woman?
Babe, whoever can lead. I really don't have any notion.
Gender specific.
Yeah, I'm not gender specific with these things. If I deem you to be perfect for the job, and if you appeal to me and my needs,
absolutely,
and convince me to go vote for you, you can be a horse, I'll vote for you. Yeah. Well, horses can't talk, but then So
it's interesting that you should say that, because I've always found it so insulting. I don't know. I think being me, the beautiful part about being myself is that there's a word that you used to like, translucent. Basically, like, I am just, you don't know.
Yes. And you're allowed to be that.
And I'm inclusive to everyone.
Yes.
Like, I take a person by their physical and intellectual attributes to give them like a specific, like, let's say I had the power to put someone in a specific position.
Yes.
I do not look at the exterior. I look at what you can
substance.
Yes,
substance.
The role that you can play. I am that person. Hence, I become so insulted and infuriated by mostly men and sometimes women who tend to say women cannot lead because they're emotional. Like, what the fuck?
Guys, I meant not emotional. Are they devoid of any emotions?
So
men.
So those are
what's special about men that they're devoid of emotions?
But also, I mean, it's not to say what's special about men specifically, but it's the kind of language that we are spreading outside. Like, we are busy, like spreading it as if it's the gospel of truth.
Like, which is not.
Yes.
Which is not.
And that is where, like, we need to actually, like, nip it in the bud to say, no.
If men are devoid of emotions, why are they so depressed? Why are we so depressed? Tell me. I think we have the highest rates of depression.
Yeah. But one thing I love about, I've been fortunate. I always say that I've been fortunate to have friends who are open-minded.
Okay. Yes.
Mostly men.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily because whatever spaces that we create or environments or any person that we welcome in our space, I have no problem like in introducing new faces, new genders, new all those times,
new
because
people.
I know they are not judgmental, man. Yabona, because I think we have outgrown that stage.
That stage, indeed, yes.
Right? And I've met quite a lot of men, like quite a lot of men who are just.
If you have introduced me to quite a lot of men.
Yeah. Even in my personal capacity, I've met quite a lot of phenomenal men.
Yes.
Amazing men. I've met men who understood that, listen, if this lady who happens to be Balesa or whoever the case may be, is actually quite, like, she's better at what both of us, are contesting for. I'd support her on any given day. And my role will be there to give her the necessary support so that we shine as a team. You understand?
And actually, do you realize that what we are talking about is prejudice?
Yeah.
Do you realize?
Yeah. because
we are not prejudiced to say because she's a woman she can't lead.
No.
Those preconceived notions, we have put them aside. Yes.
Because, there's a song that I love by Kaifa Semenya.
Oh, wow. You had to talk about the great. Okay, yes.
And the song says, women have the right to be. Like,
just being.
Like that.
And I feel like women are fighting for just that. The right
guys,
to be.
That song, right? Like, women have the right to be.
Oh my gosh. That sounds very profound. Thank you, Dr. Kaifa. Yo, Batum Jim.
Guys, I wish that for so many men to be in that space. Otobon, you are going to have the most beautiful time on earth. Because women, there's a reason why women are considered flowers.
Because they bloom, honey. They bloom when they are allowed to be. Guys. And I hate using this word of allowed.
You see?
I hate using it as if.
Yeah.
Well, there are things that
given a space to be.
Yes.
Oh,
thank you. That was a lack of a better word.
Oh God.
But because they are constrained by societal norms and systems that have been built by men, hence I'm saying allowed.
Yeah.
I can account for that word.
Sure.
Yes. And Fred.
Like, need we say
what else can we say? But that coach just ended everything for me. Like we can just turn off the recording button. Like it is what it is.
Women have the right to be.
Exactly.
And the fact that they are still enduring abuse, still being left to raise kids alone. And after that, they still get to be judged by their counterparts. Right?
Yes.
Because they think just because they have nothing to carry, but emotional burden, they think they're better. You understand? Whereas you are looking down on someone who's raising a nation.
A nation. Oh, speak on it, love.
Like,
speak on it.
Honestly speaking, like, you are looking down on someone who has taken a duty that was supposed to be assigned to two people.
Two people
alone. And then you think you are better.
Njani.
Would you have survived 9 months?
No, love.
Like, I think sometimes it's not to say that we are bashing on men. But
no, we are not.
We are not. But can we use these?
Yes, can we please use our mind and apply them?
Yes.
And apply them.
Yeah. Like, I remember there was a time when I was having a conversation with one of my relatives.
You okay?
So we were having a conversation. Extended relative. So Nasetse, the child.
Okay.
The daughter. And I was around where he lives, somewhere in the Free State.
Okay.
I'm like, hey man, what are you doing? I'm around, can we go out and stuff? It's like, today I'm babysitting. I'm like, what do you mean babysitting? Yeah, no. And I'm like, oh, you mean your child? Yeah, I'm babysitting.
But how can you babysit? Sorry.
Well, first of all, you don't babysit your child. You raise your child.
Exactly.
You are playing
Exactly.
And that, I think that turned me off for the longest
time. I'd be really turned off. How can you babysit your baby? That's not your baby. That's your baby. You don't babysit your baby. You raise it indeed, man.
Guys, I think before we become too controversial, we're gonna.
People are gonna label us as feminists.
Really?
That's one thing I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
For the long, I've been trying to play the devil's advocate coming from a man's perspective.
Yeah.
But what would feminist is sham?
You know what, ne? Women have the right to be.
Come on now. How do you come stop about
like, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
It's always a vibe. Eh?
It's always a vibe, love. It's always
an interesting conversation.
Yes. You might find us. We're gonna do promo work. You're gonna find us everywhere.
Yeah.
So social impact is gonna be part of your life, guys.
Your daily bread.
Your daily bread.
Because we have the right to.
Yeah. Yes, love. Can we as my closing words, ne?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can we just let humans be?
Yes.
Can we just take time to know people?
Yes.
If they allow you in their space.
Yes. And I think also what is important is that exist in spaces that allow you or that welcome you to be part of it.
Yes.
Don't force yourself.
No.
Just because I think the minute you gravitate towards spaces
that are for you.
Yes, and that accommodate you as you are.
Yes.
The more happier you'll become.
And the more you thrive also, Kamu.
The more you thrive. Yeah.
This was a beautiful episode, guys. Please subscribe on YouTube, Sociopax.
Thank you.
Please follow us on Instagram at Sociopax_ZA.
Yeah.
Please follow us on Twitter at Sociopax. And please like our Facebook page, Sociopax. That is where you'll find Kamu, Fezi, and Tonic. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Adios, amigos.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.